Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. It's your girl, Tasty. So we're going to be starting this love spread. This is going to be for my Geminis. This spread in particular is called You versus Me versus the Truth. So, oh yeah, if you can like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. So before we get started, I'd like to talk about a few things. So we're going to be pulling for your energy with this deck, and we're going to be pulling for your person's energy with this deck. And by your person, they're not really your person. They could be your person, but it's whoever's heaviest on your mind. So whoever's heaviest on your mind, that's whose energy is going to be. Since it is general, the energies can be reversed. So really just pick a side. And do not force it to your storyline, you guys. There's a lot of Geminis out there, so it's going to resonate for whoever it's supposed to resonate for. Use your intuition when it comes to receiving any general message. Check out other signs of your chart if this does not resonate with you. Since it's a love spread, I feel like Venus would probably resonate more with you, like your Venus sign, but it doesn't mean that your sun, moon, or rising won't resonate. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I feel like that's everything. Yeah. So I appreciate you so very much, Spirit, for allowing me to receive this message from my Gemini. So what message would you like to start us off with for my Geminis concerning this connection? Okay. So I have the point of power is always the present moment. So it says, the past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. Boy, my body tingled when I said my body tingled when it says I now take my own power back. That's like you're taking your power back from your past. Like I do feel like some of y'all, it's like the way you don't even like to express what you feel on your heart anymore. You don't even like to express yourself because of some sort of past relationship concerning some sort of past heartache, because I do see there's a lot of green here. It really messed up on what you feel like you deserve in your life. So this is you like being present within this moment, realizing that you can be free and that your current thoughts is what's going to create your future, not your past. Your past that has nothing to do with your future unless you allow for your past to be here in your present moment. You can't have a better past. You can't change your past. So it really should not affect, what you're feeling right now and then what you want to create in the future. So this is like you releasing your past hurt, past situations, past relationships, and et cetera, to allow for yourself to create new for yourself, to take your power back from your past. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with your energy, Gemini. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, where is my Geminis at currently? What's their current energy concerning this person? Is heaviest on their mind? Where their current energy at? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have the King of Swords. This is Gemini energy. So you are someone. What? Look at this. You got the king. You got the King and the Queen of Swords. Oh damn! But this sucks because you have the Seven of Wands and you have the Moon card. So it's like you're going through transformations. You're most definitely going through transformations. You're someone who likes clear, blunt communication. You're someone who you're a person of integrity, or you're focusing on transforming into being a person of integrity. So concerning this person that's heaviest on your mind, you either feel like they have defensive energy towards you, or you have defensive energy towards them, or honestly y'all have defensive energy towards each other. Like you're not being completely honest about your emotions, your secrets, your past, etc., because we have this Moon card here that talks about illusions. It talks about secrets. It talks about your shadow work. It talks about you not being vulnerable. It talks about you not being honest about your past to this person. Yeah, most definitely. So where you're at currently, you are cutting things out in your life. You kind of have a guard up. They may possibly also have a guard up, because you see how the Moon card, you have both of these people with the mask on, but then you got that person in the center that's like the dark energy. So maybe both of y'all are holding on to something from your past that you need to release, and that's why both of y'all are showing up as the King and the Queen of Swords. They're not horrible people, you guys. The King and the Queen of Swords are really cool people. They're really blunt. They express themselves, but it's like they don't really talk about deep, deep emotions sometimes, and sometimes when they speak to each other, it can be very painful. They have a guard up, like I said, kind of defensive. So it's like I can't really express certain things to you. You can't express certain things to me without either of us feeling like we're getting attacked, if that makes sense. So that's where you're at currently concerning this person is heaviest on your mind. Some of y'all could be possibly dealing with another air sign. But you are transforming, because at least it's a king. You know, at least it's not a page or a knight. You feel me? So you're most definitely, you're like, I want this person to be my person. I want to transform so that I can allow for this connection to flourish. You know, I want to lower my guard and be vulnerable with this person, even though it kind of frightens me. You know, so that we can grow and dig a deeper connection. But it's still like, I still feel like you do have that guard up. You still have that guard up concerning just a dark situation that happened in your past. That whatever that entity was in that moon card in the center is still seeping into, you know, your thought patterns concerning connections, like how you act, how you accept, embrace, you know, connections, and et cetera, and et cetera. Like, yeah, that person, whatever happened, whatever that dark entity was, it's always on the back of your mind. And I feel like they also went through the same thing, so it's always on the back of their mind too. And so it's like both of y'all are afraid to truly, truly take a leap of faith, truly, truly open up to each other. And it's like y'all could be honest with each other about the things. Like y'all be like, yeah, I went through something tough in my past. I went through a hard relationship, but, you know, I don't feel like you would, like, you know, really, really let them know exactly how tough it was on your heart. You know, how you truly, truly felt, as far as like, I'm really, you know, just being authentically honest, you know, crying in front of them, or, you know, just digging deep. You know, it's like, I could tell you this is what I went through. I went through a traumatic relationship, and that's how you would say it. But you wouldn't just like give them the details on, you know, exactly what happened and how you felt and how that made you feel, and just like sharing that pain with one another type of thing. Let's see where you want to go concerning this person that's heaviest on your mind. So where do my Geminis want to go concerning this person that's heaviest on their mind? What do they want from this connection? The Tower card. This is an ending. Ooh. So some of y'all, yeah, that's why it's defensive. So some of y'all are really wanting an ending from this person, but it's hard. You're holding on to it with that Ten of Wands being here. That's like you are holding back. You're not being who you are authentically. You're afraid to let go and release energy. You're afraid to release this person. You're afraid to, because some of y'all, it's like, it's because of finances. Either you have a family with this person, you have a business with this person, or you just had a long-term relationship with this person. And it's like, you know, we've been together for so long. How can I just end it? How can I release it? How can I let it go? Even though we're not really making progress, even though, you know, it's really difficult for us to have clear communication, even though it's difficult for us to be ourselves to each other and bring a balance to the relationship. Yeah, it's really hard to bring a balance into the relationship. It's really hard to be honest with each other without getting offended. That's interesting. It's really hard for me to share emotions with this individual. So some of you guys, I'm getting, you want an ending from this connection. Some of y'all, this is you wanting to break down the foundation, ending the connection with someone from your past, even though y'all aren't even together. You just want to end the thoughts of that ever working. You're not even with this person anymore, but you still are holding on to hope that y'all could make things right, and you want to end that, you know. But I do see that there is someone else that's on your mind as well, who's also holding back their energy. They have a lot of emotions as well, but they're not necessarily expressing them to you. And I'm wondering if they're not expressing those emotions to you because, oh no, my necklace came off. Because they're going through their own thing, or because they know that you are still holding on to something. Let's see what are going to be some hidden things that will help you concerning this person is heaviest on your mind. Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? There's going to be some hidden things that will help my Geminis concerning this person is heaviest on their mind. The Tower card is like, I want to break down this foundation. I want to break down old foundational beliefs. I want to break down what I feel like I deserve. I want to break down, you know, the story I tell myself. I want to break down this old version of myself. I want to be completely new. I want to build a whole new foundation with a whole new mindset, being a whole new person, accepting new things, new standards, etc., and etc. Like, that's what the Tower card is. You don't want for that connection to mess up what you're wanting to create in your future. Like I said, because some of y'all are still with this person, but some of y'all are not even with that person, but you're still holding on to the idea of being with that person. Like, this person is going to come and make things right. We're going to be able to work things out eventually. Even though if you're being really honest, you were not who you were authentically when you were in that relationship. Because that moon card, those masks, both of y'all were wearing a mask. Neither of y'all were truly who you are authentically during that time period. So, and it is not to say that, like, you know, maybe during that time period you thought that was who you were, but now that you're doing more soul searching, because I see you are transforming, you are getting more in tune to who you truly are. And so it's like, as you're growing as the person that you are, you're going through these transformations, you're going to see that you don't even resonate with that person anymore. That person is not, like, that was not anything, like, that was not for you. That connection was not for you. And so even though the emotions might have been strong, it was you were, I won't say settling, but it was just not, you were not accepting what it is that you deserve, and you wasn't being who you were honestly when you were with that person. It was a lot of dark energy there. I felt it. So I'm not sure where the dark energy came from. I don't know if y'all created it yourself, or like, was it outside circumstances? But yeah, that was just it. The feeling was not good. I didn't feel good from that. So let's see what they say. Hidden things that will help you concerning this person is heavily on your mind. What are some hidden things that will help my Geminis concerning this person is heaviest on their mind? We have the High Priest card, you guys. Yeah, with the Strength card and the Four of Cups. Ooh, and the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. 444. Boat. Million. Okay, anyways, but the High Priest card talks about trusting your intuition. It talks about pulling your energy back. It talks about, you know, not making any big moves, taking it one day at a time. Like I said, trusting your intuition. Maybe some of y'all are going through a spiritual awakening. You're transforming yourself. You're balancing out your light and your dark. This is like, even though I peep a lot of stuff, I don't necessarily have to speak on it. So this is like you, like I said, retracting your energy. That Five of Pentacles is like leaving that person out in the cold. It's leaving that person out in the cold, you know, ghosting them. You know, not holding on to them, healing yourself, retracting your energy to heal yourself, and realizing that, you know, building up your confidence, because that Four of Cups right there, this is someone who literally rejects any type of offer that is brought to them. You see how that person just got their arms like crossed. They're just like, no, I don't want this offer. I don't want this love. You know, I'm not going to embrace the offers that's brought to me because I don't feel like I deserve it. I don't feel like they truly want me. I don't feel like I have the confidence to. And it's because that you have to heal yourself with that Four of Swords. It's like retracting your energy to tap into your strength, to release your pride and your ego, and to realize that you do have, you deserve better. You deserve better. And it's like releasing those limiting beliefs that you don't deserve better. That Four of Cups is like you rejecting things because you don't feel like you deserve it. And I know you feel like you don't deserve it because of the things that you've been through, you know, with just the past connections that you've had. And it's almost like not allowing for those situations to, like I said, the past to literally dictate your future. That's why you're switching those limiting beliefs. And that's probably why they're telling you the hidden things that will help you is you retracting your energy to heal yourself so that you can go through this transformation. Because I see you are transforming, but it's just like once you really completely finish transforming, you're going to know exactly who you are. And once you know who you are, you're going to fall in love with who you are. And you're not going to accept anything less than what you deserve. Damn. I feel you, bro. That hurt my heart. It hurt my heart. We got the Gemini energy right here, balancing out your light and your dark. I know, you know, sometimes you may feel like there's just two different sides of you and two different peoples, and it's hard for you to balance out. But just know that's literally who you are. You know, your balance of your light and your dark. That's Gemini. You have two different energies, and you have to learn how to bring those energies together. You have to learn, you know, when it's time to actually feed into each of those energies that you have, which one's actually going to help you. If you're feeding into that dark energy concerning your love life and the things that you want in your life, is that truly going to help you feel better? So let's see. Now, High Priest is legit being honest with yourself, you guys. So some of y'all are still with this person, but you know that they're cheating on you, or you know that they're not being honest with you, or you know that they have somebody else. Like, you know that they're not going to just be with you, you know, faithfully. And so that's like, you know it. You already know. And so it's like legit trusting in your intuition. Like with that High Priest, she knows everything. Don't let it ruin your confidence, you know, but at the same time, they're just telling you to just trust that you deserve better than this situation. I know it's difficult because some of y'all may be married to this person and you're like, you know, can I really leave this person? I've been with them for so long. What is my life without them? You know, what is my life without them? You do not ever want to form an identity based off of a relationship or another person. You should always maintain your own identity in every relationship that you have. Both of y'all should be your own independent person. So that's that. I can tell you that much. So let's see what they say, the hidden things that will block you. What are the hidden things that will block my Geminis concerning this person is heaviest on their mind? Hidden things that will block my Geminis concerning the person is heaviest on their mind. Show me clearly, please. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, you guys. And the Nine of Pentacles is not you being single that's going to block you. I mean, you know, like I said, some of y'all are actually rejecting offers, you know, because you're waiting for that person. So yeah, that is for y'all, but it's not just being single. It's you feeling single and abundant, because we do have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So it's like this person is uncomfortable with themselves. They're uncomfortable with being alone. They feel like they need to be with somebody, even if when they're with somebody, they feel like they're lonely and left out in the cold. So even though they have somebody next to them, you know, even though they're in a relationship, that person's not treating them the way that they deserve. They'd rather be in that situation versus being by themselves. So this is like you getting comfortable with being with you, and this is you tending your own garden, because you see, if it's Nine of Pentacles, look how abundant that person is. That's a lot of pentacles. There's a lot of stability. That's a lot that that person has to offer if they were to focus on their own garden, if they were to actually tend their own garden, if they were to actually focus on their own goals, what they have in this physical world, what they are actually creating. But they're looking elsewhere. They're literally looking to the left. I'm not sure if that's the left on y'all's side or the right, but they're looking to the side. They're not looking at what they have in their own hand. They're not looking at their own garden. They're looking at other things and other people and other situations. And that's why they're always going to feel lonely and left out in the cold, because they're not tending to what they need to tend to heal themselves. You see that? And you have this King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and you see how that person is looking at their pentacle, the thing that they have to offer. They're nurturing themselves. They're finding their own sense of stability. They're focusing on their own grounded beliefs. They're focusing on what they can bring into this physical world to help them feel better about themselves and about their life. They're not looking towards anybody else to help them feel whole. They're looking towards themselves to make themselves feel whole. Because I do see that there's a lot of heartache, and there's a lot of heartache, but that heartache is literally what's blocking this Ace of Pentacles from coming to you. So let's see what they say your overall advice is. Overall advice you have for my Gemini, Spirit. What overall advice do you have for my Geminis? Overall advice you have for my Geminis concerning this person that's heaviest on their mind. What overall advice do you have for my Geminis concerning this person that's heaviest on their mind? Show me clearly, please. Yeah. So with this, we have the Eight of Wands. So this talks about moving. It talks about focusing. I do feel like it's telling you to focus on the right thing because we got the Everything's Fine card, you know, at the bottom of the deck. That's Ten of Swords technically, so that's an ending. But it's like even though it's ending, whether that's ending an old relationship, ending negative thinking patterns, ending, you know, the old way of communicating, it's telling you that everything is going to be okay. So the Eight of Wands talks about focused energy, focusing on the right things. With this Five of Cups being here, instead of you focusing on what you have lost with those Three of Cups, that's like love that cannot be replaced. That's things that you cannot control. Cups tipped over, your past, things that you cannot change. Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can change. You got two cups right next to you. And then even if you don't have that second cup, which, you know, you probably do with this person, but I do feel like this is past energy. But like I said, some of y'all still are with this person. It's like you can't even really focus on it because you're still focusing on what you lost. So it's just like, even though you have a connection that's right next to you, you know, if you remember that Four of Cups, that person was getting handed a cup. They can't even truly embrace it because they're still focusing on their past, or the way things ended, or things that they can't control. So overall advice is to most definitely, you know, heal yourself with that Temperance card, being honest with yourself about what you need to cut out, your standards that you need to set in place for yourself, being responsible for your choices. The Temperance card talks about bringing a balance, decluttering things from your environment. The Aquarius card talks about healing yourself, realizing that you're a wish fulfillment, realizing that you can literally have the life of your dreams, but you do need to heal yourself, cleanse yourself of negative energy, and be mindful of what you're pouring into. Be mindful of the thoughts that you're pouring into, the actions that you're pouring into, the people that you're pouring into, because all of that stuff is going to pour into you as well. So whatever you focus on grows. Asking yourself, what are you focusing on? What is your energy focusing on? What are you growing? That's what they want. Because look, that Nine of Pentacles, this is their garden. Is your garden, are you happy with your garden? This garden could be the thoughts. It could be your home. It could be the things that are around you, your actual reality, the things that you have in this physical world. Are you happy with it? Because you grew what you have in your physical world right now based off the things that you have focused on. And so they want you to focus on the things that you want to grow. Focus on the things that you want to grow. Focus on where you want to head in your life. So let's go ahead and start pulling some cards for the person that's on your mind. So thank you so very much, Spirit. So can you show me clearly what's the current energy of this person that's on Gemini's mind? What's their current energy? Current energy. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have the Five of Swords and the Six of Wands. Very interesting. Very interesting. We have the High Priest card, and we have the Hierophant card, and the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is weird. So, like, are you the other woman or something? Like, because the Hierophant card is like someone who's in a committed relationship. But this is also, it's also a couple as well. It's like they're okay. So with the Five of Swords, it talks about mental mind games. It talks about ego. It talks about pride. It talks about wanting to feel successful. You know, so they just want to feel like they're succeeding. They just want to feel like they're succeeding. And they'll do so through mental mind games, manipulation, and et cetera, as long as they're getting praise, as long as their flame is being like flamed, as long as their flame is being fanned, you know, I feel like this person is happy, even if it's causing mental pain on someone else, you know, as long as they're in the spotlight. So this person, where they're at concerning this connection, they're in the spotlight. They feel successful with that Five of Swords right there. They also feel like mental mind games is being played on them as well. Just really, really weird to me. Very weird. It's almost like, I'm happy where I'm at, but am I really happy where I'm at? That's weird. It's kind of contradicting. The Five of Swords is like, is this really what I want? It looks like I'm getting praise. You know, like people are happy for me. They're happy for where I'm at in my career. They're happy for what I'm doing in my life. But with that Five of Swords, it's like, am I happy? Is this my idea of success, or is this someone else's idea of success? That's where they're at. Interesting. So let's see where they want to go concerning this connection. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, where do this person that's on Gemini's mind, where do they want to go concerning this connection? Where do they want to go concerning this connection, Spirit? Can you show me clearly? So we have an Ace of Swords here. So they just want a clear mind. I mean, there's a really good chance that they want a clear communication as well. You know, maybe you're not being upfront and honest on what it is that you want to say or do. Maybe this could be them wanting to have clear communication with you. But with that Hermit card and that Six of Pentacles, they are pulling their energy back. Their energy's pulled back. They're not making it that much actions, but they do feel lonely. They feel lonely. They feel left out in the cold. They feel shut out. They feel ghosted. You know, but this is weird, baby. It become like through you. You see, you got that King of Swords. That's your energy. They want to have clear communication. They want to have a clear mind, honestly. Because for where they're at, they're like, I know I'm like, it looks good on paper. Like, it looks good to the public. But is this really the relationship that I want? And so, I'm not sure if you're manipulating them, if they're being manipulated by family, or is this just some sort of, like, is that their own shadow side? Is that like their ego and pride? They want clear, they just want a clear mind. They want a clear mind. They want clear communication. They want honesty, but they also just want to be left alone at the same time. This person just wants to be by themselves. Like, this person, it's like it shows that they do want to, well, not really, you guys. Not really. I would say it shows that they want to take action towards you, but it's so slow. You got the freaking Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest moving card on the deck, with the Chariot card. And, you know, I don't read reversal. So Chariot upright is fast moving, but if it was reversed, that's no movement at all. And this is going towards you, the King of Swords. So it's just like, I'm slowly moving towards you. And so it's just like, I have a horse. I can get to you faster. I have a vehicle. I can come towards you, but I don't want to. And the reason why I don't want to is because for them, they don't know who they are. They don't know exactly what they want. That Five of Pentacles, they do feel lonely. They feel shut out. They feel left out in the cold, but they want to get connected with their own self. You see that Hermit card? Like, they want to get acquainted with their own light and their own gifts. You know, they want to be able to develop the type of career that they want for themselves, you know. So I do feel like their mindset, their mind is just too clouded, honestly, to even think about being with anybody. This person just wants to be single. And it's not saying that they don't even want to be with you. Like I said, they are making movements. It's just legit so slow. It's like you would probably be old by the time they actually ready. And you don't deserve to just wait for anybody. You feel me? So, yeah, they're still figuring themselves out. That's all I can say. They're most definitely still figuring themselves out. They want to know if they should go after you or not. That's what they want to know. But I don't feel like it's you telling them this. They have to figure it out within themselves as they just grow themselves and figure out what they want in their own life. Like, they want to know what they bring to the table. They want to know what their own divine purpose is. They want to get acquainted with their traits and their gifts, and they want to use it to their fullest of capabilities. They don't necessarily feel like they're living their life on their terms. So, let's see here. But I mean, just look at that. Even this Ace of Swords, like, this person has their eyes closed, their nose turned upright, like, you know, they're just like, you should be able to read my mind, you know, type of thing. Like, you should just be able to know what it is that I want, you know, like, I shouldn't have to explain anything to you. Okay. How you gonna talk to somebody like that? Okay, so let's see what they say, hidden things that will help this person that's on your mind. Hidden things that will help. So we have the Knight of Wands for the hidden things that will help this person. So, dang, y'all. So many people are subscribing to my YouTube. That's exciting. And I'm getting all of these notifications. I'm so happy. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm so happy. It's exciting. It's exciting to be here. But, so The Knight of Wands talks about them like really figuring out what lights the fire within them, really figuring out, you know, what they are passionate about, you know, being consistent with figuring out who they are, because you do have the Hanged Man here, the Nine of Swords, and the Devil card. Yeah, so they're fighting demons here, you guys. Some of them may be in a karmic relationship, but some of them, they're literally just fighting their own shadow side. They're fighting their own shadow side, their own negative thinking patterns, their own past, like I said, because some of y'all, like, it's just really hard for them to just think the best, you know, and it's hard for them to take action towards the things that they want. They go back and forth. That Knight of Wands is like, so this is like them. They are sitting. They have to sit with themselves and their gifts and their talents. And, you know, I'm beating on the drum because it's like building momentum. Like, you know, they have to talk themselves up to like, I deserve this, I deserve that, I deserve this, I deserve that. You know, this is what I love to do. I'm going to do what I love to do. I deserve to do what I love to do. And they have to legit do this until they actually feel it and they actually start doing what it is that they want to do. And then they have to be consistent with it. And then once they see, you know, for them, they legit have to figure themselves out. That's the hidden things that will help them. They have to be able to visualize. And look, there she goes. There's the Queen of Swords. You know, I don't feel like there's really anything you can do for this person. This is something that they have to do on their own. They have to stop going back and forth, because if you try to say anything or do anything to them, they're going to feel like you're playing mental mind games on them. That's just how that person feels. They feel like people try to manipulate them, and they have high trust issues when it comes to trusting people, when it comes to people just telling them that this is what they need to do. Just like they have to just do it on their own. That's just like, it's literally like, if you bring something up to them and you say, oh, you should do this, they're gonna be like, you know, like, I know what I'm doing. That's exactly what this person's gonna be like. So yeah, let's see here some hidden things that will block them. But overall, they just have to find out what lights them up. They have to find out what they're passionate about, and then just consistently go after the things that they're passionate about, so they can start taking actions towards creating. And for them, I do feel like this is them creating their career. They're just not happy in their life, you guys, and that happiness really, I don't feel like it has anything to do with you. It's just, I feel like it's like a low self-esteem to where they need to be praised by other people. They have to be accepted by other people in order to feel like they're worthy or they deserve things. And so they have to legit just figure things out for themselves. And in this instance, since they don't even want to listen to you, they're going to have to learn through experience. So let's see what are going to be some hidden things that will block this person. Hidden things that will block this person. Hidden things that will block this person is that Seven of Wands, which is them having that defensive energy. And look, Nine of Pentacles. That's both of y'all, the hidden things that will block y'all, that Nine of Pentacles. So, with the Judgment card. So this is them, you know, feeling like they're going to get judged, you know, feeling like they're going to get judged, maybe for even leaving a relationship or letting go of a relationship. Like I said, both of y'all, it's like y'all's past seeps into this connection. And it really sucks. But I do feel like you can't focus on them. You can only focus on you, because you got healing to do. They got healing to do. And so for them, it's like allowing for, they like to stay single because they are afraid to be judged by their partner. So maybe they were in a very judgmental relationship. They feel like they can't uphold the standards of, yeah, look at that. They don't feel like they can uphold your standards. They're afraid to be judged by you. They're afraid that you're going to judge their heartache. They're afraid that you're going to judge their past, the things that they've accepted in life, maybe the things that y'all been through in y'all's past. And so the Seven of Wands is like them lowering their guard, you know, not having that defensive energy, then figuring out, like I said, what their gut is telling them to do, the things that they're passionate about. They have to build up their own self-confidence and be comfortable with their own sexuality and be comfortable with the things that they want in their life. Like, this person, it's difficult for them to go after the things that they want in their life. It is very much so difficult. And being comfortable with their own sexuality. So either they're afraid to what is it? They're either afraid to like be sexual with someone, like, you know, say like, I want to do this, I want to do that, or like legit, like they like a gender that, you know, they like the same gender, and they have to learn how to be comfortable with that. They have a guard up to their own true feelings this person has a guard up to their own true feelings. So they have to legit just sit down with themselves and focus on their feelings and the things that they're passionate about and be okay with it. Learn to just be okay. It's okay to go after the things that you're passionate about. It's okay. And it's not going to mess up your success. This person feels like it will. They feel like their thoughts will literally mess up the career that they're trying to build. They feel like their thoughts and people are trying to mess up their success. And it sucks. For a lot of you guys, it's because you have this guard up because just abuse, maybe mental abuse from your past. And it's just like this person's so defensive, y'all. So defensive. It's like, I feel like I'm looking over my shoulders, you guys. Like, what's going to happen? That sucks. Oh my gosh, it sucks. It sucks to be that defensive. Like, this person is just really there. They don't want to lower their guard. And like I said, it's nothing you can do. It's something that this person has to go through on their own. But man, I just hate it. I really do hate it for this person. I hate it. I hate that their thought patterns is, I don't want to cry, but I hate that their thought patterns is blocking them from living the life that they truly want to live. Like, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts to be that defensive and to feel like, you can't let people in, to feel like you can't be vulnerable with people, to feel like you can't be who you are authentically. And so I'm praying that you do find the strength to this person. I pray that they do find the strength to be who they are authentically. But I do feel like the reason why you can't be with this person right now is because it will literally hurt you. Especially when you got your own garden to tend to, especially when you got your own things to heal from, you're only going to get hurt. Whew. So overall advice. They don't want to be like this, you guys. And I know you would want to help them, but it's nothing that can be done. They have to go through their own experience. So overall advice for this person, we have the Tower card, the Five of Wands, the Emperor card, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, this is this person like actually taking action this time, even if it's small, even if it's one thing at a time, to release their ego, to release their pride, to be honest with themselves, to break down this foundation within themselves. This Five of Wands, I do feel like it's their own mental battles, but just feeling like, other people outside of themselves are going to judge them for what it is that they want to do in their life, how they want to live their life, et cetera, and et cetera. That Five of Wands is just like paying too much attention to external conflict. So overall advice, they have to break down this foundation completely. They either have to release a relationship, release an old version of themselves, release maybe even a job, something that they're settling for that they know that they don't deserve, a lifestyle that they know that they don't deserve. Maybe they're not even listening to their own higher calling. They're not listening to they're not doing what it is they're truly passionate about, you guys. My heart is hurting for this person. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. The Emperor card is like them stepping up to the plate, taking small actions to actually create things in this physical world that makes them happy. Whether that is literally putting a beat out, a song out, making a drawing, whatever. Just putting small things in this physical world to help them feel like they're the man or the woman that they are is what they have to do. But they do need to break these limiting beliefs. They have to break this foundation down completely on what they feel like they deserve, who they think they are, what they feel like they're going to go after, and et cetera, and et cetera. So yeah, that's that. Let's go ahead and start reading your oracle cards. Whew, Jesus, look, yeah, they have to visualize, you guys. They have to visualize that passion within them. They have to feel the things that they're passionate about and then visualize themselves going after the things that they're passionate about. They have to visualize themselves doing the things that they're passionate about. They have to visualize themselves living the life that they know that they want. They know that they want this life, you guys. They do. They want it so bad, and that's why my heart is hurting. Damn. But look, damn, oh my God, you guys, I'm about to fucking cry, excuse me for my language. That's Gemini energy with that Lovers. But you see that Queen of Swords? But you see with this Queen of Swords, her heart is guarded. It's behind bars. But that Lovers card, that's a deep connection. you're literally the king of swords, you know. So it's not to say that this person is not your person. It's just so hard for them to be who they are authentically. Look at this Eight of Swords, you guys. And it's because of that person's thought patterns that they're stuck and they're stagnant and they can't take action. It's because when they look in the mirror, they don't see who they are authentically. They see their past. And that makes it hard for them to offer anything. Gosh. I'm such a crybaby, y'all. I'm a freaking water sign. I'm not gonna apologize for my emotions, but damn, bro, this hurts. It truly hurts. Okay, propose myself. Tim's don't cry. Okay, so let's go ahead and read y'all's oracle cards. Wow, so we have growth and we have complacency. So complacency talks about your root chakra. I might have to pause this to compose myself, you guys. I might have to. Okay, I that was it was just too much. It was too much. So honestly, you guys, for you, you know, even though you can't be with this person right now, I feel like, you know, you just pouring into them, and as you grow yourself, they're gonna get inspired by that. That's all I can say. Whew. Okay. So for me, it's hard. It's difficult because I understand. I feel it. Not only do I feel it, I understand. It's hard taking the leap of faith. It's hard knowing that you believe, like to just go through the things that you, the life that you know you deserve to live. It's difficult and it hurts my heart when people fuck. I'm trying not to cry, you guys, but it does. It hurts my heart when people feel like their dreams are not important, when they throw away their dreams, when they feel like they can't live the life that they deserve. It breaks my heart. Whew. So let's. So okay. So complacency. I need to make a joke. Let's just talk about some WAP, some WAP. You feel me? Like how, you know, this is ugh. But so the red cards talk about your root chakra, you guys. It talks about your foundational beliefs. So it's like if you're not creating the life that you want, it's because of the foundational beliefs. You don't authentically believe that you are capable of creating the life that you want. It talks about just digging your energetic roots deeper into the plane so that you can create the life that you want. So you got complacency. So this says life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams, or you're trying to build someone else's? Sadness and an inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It is time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. So complacency on a deeper glance says, I am feeling the loss of my dreams. This is a warning not to give up. Be aware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? Finding self nourishment, living dreams unrealized, feeling depleted, time for deep rest, lack of motivation, holding back, daring, immobility, and reclamation. So I'm going to read the meditation. It says, imagine yourself doing the very thing you desire. Can you feel the joy in participating in your own dreams? Look back at what you're leaving behind to live your dreams. For example, how would you live with less money? When you are ready, move towards the joy. Open your eyes, what has been revealed. And then we have growth. This talks about your heart chakra, you guys. So it's like when it comes to manifesting the life that you want, if your heart is not in it, you're going to always be blocked. And this talks about if you listen to what your heart says. And I'm wondering for this person, like, who is it who told them that they can't live their dreams? Who told them this? It had to be someone that they love. It could be a family, it could be an old relationship. This person, it could be like their parents, something like someone just like put it in their head that their dreams don't matter, and I hate that. I do. So growth says this card implies personal commitment and following one's heart. It's about honoring your growth and the growth of others. There is a sense of courage and abundance and an ability to stand tall. This is a time to uphold what your heart knows is true. So growth says your message is best expressed when you are uniquely yourself. Grass says break away. It may be time for a change of scenery. Visit a foreign country, embark on new enterprise, learn a new skill. More importantly, grow. What have I outgrown? Am I willing to become independent? Taking a stand, living in your truth, lack of safety, clashing values, teaching by example, teaching by example, teaching by example, you guys. So, like I said, you doing what's best for you, you going after your dreams, you taking that leap of faith is really going to inspire this person. You growing is really going to inspire this person. Don't slow down what you're doing because you want this person to come with you. But pray for them. Please do. I'm praying for them. So it says, what have I outgrown? Am I willing to become independent? Taking a stand, living your truth, lack of safety, clashing values, teaching by example, warrior, peace, and courage. So the meditation for this says, find a peaceful place where you can listen to the sounds of the outside. In your mind's eye, watch the grass sway in the wind. Allow for images to come to you as you see a road and wander down it. Where do you find yourself? If you wish, write down what you see. So the messages from the Moonology deck, we have you are good enough. I do feel like both of y'all honestly have to know that you're good enough. You have to know that you're good enough to build your own dreams, you know, that you don't have to stop what it is that you're growing because of this person. And this person they have to know that they're good enough to literally do the same thing, just build their own dream. It has nothing to do with you, but they have to know that, you know, they don't have to be stopped. Like they don't have to just let their life pass them by. And it's never too late. You know, they can start today. They can live the life that they truly love and desire. They're good enough to do that. Then we have take a time to breathe out. Just breathing, meditating, feeling. We have it's time to take action. I do feel like it's this person, you know, taking action towards, you know, the things that they truly want. There's a really good chance that y'all may have to separate, or maybe you are separated, just so that, you know, they won't feel so much pressure on the relationship or of being in a relationship, because really it's about this person right now finding their own fighting spirit to go after the life that they truly want, that they're really passionate about. And then we have emotions are running high. So it's like, what are you going to create with those emotions that you're feeling? Are you going to create positive things? Are you going to keep yourself stagnant? Are you going to put those emotions into a creative outlet? Are you just going to let them, you know, just well up inside of you? So we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is the romance angel. And just remember what I said for where y'all are at currently. You know, it's like you talk, you communicate, you're honest with each other, but it's not, there's still some things, childhood things, beliefs, people. It's a lot that y'all actually do need to continue to reveal to each other. Then we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So you know, maybe being here for this person as a friend, and you know, not being afraid to ask for help, not being afraid to receive help, not being, and then also, you know, even because, like, you know, you may not be able to be with this person right now, focusing on the love that you have for your friends, and just that love, and allowing for that to fill you up, until, you know. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I do feel like this is like, you know, spiritually, you know, like, because what will help you with that high priest card, that's someone who's very in tune. That's someone who knows everything, you know. So it's just like, just knowing you have love for this person, that person has love for you, and it's just like y'all just gonna have to share that spiritual connection. You're just gonna have to share the energy that y'all share for each other. That energy transfer is what you're gonna have to focus on for right now. So with that being said, I love y'all so much. I hope this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to resonate for, and y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. Okay, toodles.